What's up? No, it's not BushCRAFTY Talks, but it's an update video, and you guys are probably getting tired of hearing these, but there's some people out there that want to hear the updates on how my son's doing and everything. Things still going, still doing physical therapy and all that fun stuff. He is moving a bit now, a bit more, I should say. Moving around, getting things for himself a little bit here and there. He does get quite tired out after a little bit, though, and interesting too. But yeah, he'll get up and come into my room and talk a little bit and whatnot, and he'll venture back over and get into his bed, because we had beds for the kids when they were smaller, and they were actually hospital beds, old-fashioned metal framed ones, and the springy ones, whatnot. And waiting for this guy to see what he's going to do here. You're the pedestrian, dude. But yeah, I put the bed downstairs. What's really nice, it takes him a while, but he's going upstairs now to use the bathroom. Before it was just the 5-gallon bucket. And unfortunately, because I used to have a pool noodle just for the bucket. I had it cut and everything for the bucket. I have no idea where the heck that thing went. I looked in the basement, looked all over, because it's a good thing to have, you know, just in case. So, yeah, he had for the first few, well, you might as well say week and a half or so, he was using the bucket. Wasn't the most comfortable thing, but it was a lot better than trying to take him upstairs. Yeah, I figured out real soon that I went and got old. Because the first time he had to use the bathroom, I said, okay, let's get over to the stairs, and then I'll carry you up. And I carried him up fine and everything. But boy, I tell you, by the time I got to the top of them stairs, I was all gassed out. I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this much. And when he got done, we took him back downstairs, and that's when he offered. I think he knew. He just didn't want to say anything. He said, why don't I just use a bucket down here, and then you can just empty the bucket. I said, I think that's a good idea. Because, woo, let me tell you. What do we got going on there? Is that a yard sale or what? Ooh, it is. We're going to have to hit that on the way back. But yeah, That's an easy way to tell if you're getting old. And it probably doesn't help I'm out of shape because I can't do anything. Which I think this summer I'm going to take things in my own hands. Or I should say next summer. No, I can do it this winter too. Just not as much on cold days. But like I said, he's doing good. He hasn't took anything for pain. And there's a lot of people saying take this for pain, take that for pain, and everything. You got to realize, and it's probably not a good thing because I don't like doctors. I really don't. I really don't like doctors. Most of the time you go to the doctor, it's a guessing game. Let's give you this to see if it works, and if it doesn't work, we'll give you this other thing. And that's what it is. It's a major guessing game. And sometimes you get stuck with, bad side effects of one drug. And they said, well, I know the side effects are bad, but did it work? And if it works, then they give you something to go to fix the side effects. And then you're down that did it work? Did it work? But he's probably got that off of me, not going to the hospital and whatnot. I've broken bones and stuff, and just let them heal on their own type of thing. And I think he's got that kind of off of me. And the whole taking the medication and stuff, like I said before, it's loud up there. He took it upon himself to leave the hospital early. He said it's his heart rate was in the 140 range, and as soon as he got home, his heart rate was back to normal. The nurses that he was dealing with, he said the first batch of nurses he had was wonderful. He said they were so nice, and then they got the next shift in, or he said the next batch were just awful, and they were banging everything, and the computer wasn't working, so they was screaming hell, cuss, and was smacking the thing. And he's again, if you ain't been around somebody that is autistic, sight, sound, smells can make their heart rate go up, their anxiety, that type of thing will shoot through the roof. So he was in an environment to where, even though I was going up there every day, it was still hard on him, and being woke up all the time. I don't have to tell people this that's been in the hospital for operations or so. They wake you up all the time. He even told me one nurse, when you're stuck in a hospital bed, they give you the shot in your belly, under your skin, so that it helps so you don't get blood clots. Well, the one lady said, well, you don't have no fat in your belly, so I'm going to give it to you in the arm. It should be okay. Well, that's not where it goes. And he had pains in his arm for a whole day, to where it was it even numbed at some points. And yeah, he wanted to come home. He actually signed papers to leave early. And like I said, whenever we got to the hospital to sign release paper, I didn't have to sign anything. They had everything in bags, and 3 minutes after we got to the hospital, we were leaving. They were very rude, and I pulled up to the emergency exit spot, and I was leaving the car running because I was wanting to get him and take off and go. And oh no, you must shut that off right now. And I had to go around, turn the key off, and then go back around and get him back in the car. And now we're having his appointment. I had called him up there ahead of time and said we needed something here in this area. Well, they set up a referral, and they said, well, if they don't contact you, call us back. Well, I get a call back from the hospital and say, we're confirming your appointment at the Grant Hospital on the 11th. And I said, no, I got a referral from you guys to come back here, set a referral for my area because I can't drive that way. And she said, okay, I'll cancel the appointment. I said, no, you're supposed to ensure that we have an appointment here. And all she wanted to do was cancel the appointment. And more than likely, I'm going to have to take him over to the emergency room for them to remove his staples and take an x-ray and confirm that everything is okay. Because without a referral, the place here will not take new patients. They've got this gimmick going so much because the doctor here will actually have to pay the other doctor. It's under the table type stuff because they got a referral, because they're going to get money. So the Grant Hospital wants their money too. So, it's such a dang gimmick. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop jibber-jabbing. It's been, too long. So I don't know if I'll do any more updates or not. Maybe I'll do another update when it gets his checkup, if I ever can get a checkup with it. About getting his staples taken out, because he has a lot of staples. Getting these staples taken out, and if the plate and the screws are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Hopefully. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Again, thanks for everybody's prayers and support. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me and my son. With that, God bless.